I didn't figure you would.
What?
I didn't figure you did it.
I know you did.
Well, hey there, hobby homesteaders. Welcome back to Peaks Peak. Today, I am at Cameron's place because he's using my Kubota BX to level out his yard. So, they got married, they got moved in, they're loving their new place. They got their septic put in, and the guys that did the septic work for us did a great job. They mounded up the dirt over the septic field, which is what you need to do because it's gonna settle. And it's had a couple of weeks to do some settling, and he wants his yard to drain out good. So at this point, he is learning how to use a box blade. He had to, before I got down here to where I could film, he had to take the rotary cutter off of the tractor. We got the quick hitch on there, so it's not a big deal, but he unhooked the rotary cutter and hooked up to the box blade, and now he's trying to figure out the settings to get it digging right so that he can level and smooth out his yard. And I'll kind of show you how he started out here before I came down here. He's got two mounds in his yard here that are where the septic field run. And the yard was on grade before they dug those ditches and mounded that up. So all he has to do is really just kind of start at the level that was previously there and drag those mounds of dirt out and level them out across the yard. And he started that over here. Found a horseshoe, incidentally. I thought that was pretty cool. But he started over here where the puddles of water are, and he was getting into the mud and trying to figure out how to handle all the mud and the muck and all that, plus try to learn how to use the box blade. That's gonna make it difficult. And he's got some good, dry, easy to work with dirt down on the other end. So as soon as I come down, that was the first advice I gave him was, hey, go down there where it's nice and smooth and easy, and you can actually learn how to use the box blade first. And then, if you get down here before it gets dark, then you can worry about this mud, or we can wait till it dries up and finish that up. He is learning how to use the equipment, and that's a big part of why he wanted to live here close to me, so he would have access to that, and a big part of why I wanted him here, so that we could do this stuff together, and he can learn, and he can use my equipment, and we can have a good time. They've really got the dirt piled up on the septic tank back here. I'm hoping, I can't remember where the risers are, but we're gonna have to be careful when we get close to it and that gets all settled in.
I wonder if that's where my lid is.
That's what I was hoping. I was just commenting on that because I didn't expect them to totally cover up the lids.
Yeah.
But we'll have to be careful because that lid's plastic.
Yeah.
Now on the other side, it can stay buried. It's a concrete lid. So that doesn't matter, but your plastic one we're gonna wanna uncover. I'm trying to get us a rock bucket so that we can work through, you know, all these big rocks. You know, you could come through this right here. He could scoop the dirt with all these rocks in it, shake it out, leave good dirt, carry the rocks off, and have a nice pile of rocks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping to see, if we can get our hands on a rock bucket. Well, how's this going? Figured it out?
Yeah, the ground's hard.
Yeah.
So it's taking, I mean, I've done like 5 passes on that.
Yeah, it's working though.
Whether it even works to go faster if you kind of need to go slower.
Yeah, you need to go slower. Do you need more aggressive angle on it, or?
Part of me wonders if I do down over here. Not over there, but.
I think you almost need more weight on the box blade. But let me put you a little more angle on there. All right, try that. Big rocks will throw it all off.
Yeah. Well, I've hit a few and then had to back over them.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, the hardest part about all of this is watching instead of running the tractor. Because you stand here and watch, and it's like you really want to be doing it. You see, oh, I'd do this and I'd do that, and I'd drag the box this way, and I'd angle it this way or whatever. It's hard to watch. Not that he's doing anything wrong, but just I like running the equipment and it's fun. So it's hard to stand back and watch, but I also think this is very important that he do these kind of things for himself, and that way he takes pride in the ownership of his home and all of that, and he does. That's the kind of guy he is. So that's who he is. It's not something I have to teach him anymore, and his wife is the same way. They take pride in their house. They've got it all fixed up nice and neat and organized, and they invited all of us over for supper last night after church, and it was a good time, and it was just exciting to see them doing life and doing it well. Whoa, what you got there? That's a big one. Is that a root? Big old root ball. My goodness. Somehow I think I'm getting the short end of the stick here. When did I go back to picking up rocks while he run the tractor? I don't know, something ain't right here. It says woof. No idea.
Kind of funny.
It is.
I was gonna say, watch it just bust on my deck at the no real egg.
Yeah. Now, I'm excited for him because honestly, it was just 4 years ago that I was kind of getting to do this for the first time, because I never, I didn't have access to a tractor. I didn't have the money and the resources to have land and all that. And so to have reached this point where he gets an earlier start on it is pretty cool. I've had a good time learning, and there's a whole lot more to learn, but I've had a good time getting my equipment and learning how to use it. But it's almost just as fun to get to see them do it. I think you can go on through here probably all right.
That's kind of what's fun.
It might get sketchy down there toward the end, but you also don't have to back all the way into the water.
Yeah.
Just drop your blade right at the edge of it.
I feel like I pretty much got the worst part.
Yeah.
And it's pretty level there. Like it's draining fine. It's just kind of.
Rain will pack it down some, then you can finish it off when it dries out again. So I just noticed the t-shirt that he's wearing. It's from a place called Big Deal's Auto Auction. And that's a pretty cool memory. Cameron, before he ever had his license, wanted to save money to buy a car. And we went to these auctions where they were open to the public. And they sold junk cars. And by junk cars, I mean junk cars. We never did buy one that was like, didn't need major work before it could be resold. In fact, we did 2 engine swaps and a transmission swap, I believe. We went to the Big Deal's Auto Auction several times, and we bought junk vehicles for, $1,000 or whatever we could get them for. And then we would diagnose what the problem was and fix it and resell it. and we split the profits. We did the work together and we figured up how much we had spent on them, and then whatever we profited, we would split the money, and that's how he earned his money for his first car. And that's kind of where he got into working on cars and learning about them. Man, that was a really good move for both of us. It kind of gave him a better understanding of how to find and diagnose problems and fix cars, and he learned a lot that way, but he also, you know, developed his work ethic and learned how to make money so that he could have what he wanted, and he was able to come up with the money to get his first car. So
I didn't figure you would.
What?
I didn't figure you did it.
No, you didn't.
I probably wouldn't have got it.
They make hydraulic adjustable 3-point arms so you can tilt it. I don't know if they make them for a tractor this small, but
I doubt it.
Yeah, he's getting this smoothed out pretty good down through there. He's just about to get this first one taken care of. He'll have the second one to drag out past him. So I told him, don't spend too much time trying to make this one perfect, because you're gonna have all that dirt to drag too. And that one's bigger, so he's got more dirt to deal with here.
Might try and knock a hole in that, so that way, like, I don't know.
I was going to say, don't leave it humped right there if you can. You might go back around and pull through this and pull this out this way. That way it'll drain out.
I kind of wonder, like, maybe try and knock a hole in that to drain it out somehow. You know, that way.
The far side or this?
Yeah, the far side.
Yeah.
Before tonight, that way it could be drying out.
Well, you could hit this first.
Yeah.
And then we'll maybe drag straight through there across, and that way it can run out.
Yeah. That way it can be drying out, and then I can be more productive.
Yeah.
We got a nice little rock pile here.
In case anybody needs some rocks. Getting on a ride. As soon as you start spinning, start easing up on your angle until it breaks loose and moves. Take that and dump it out over here. There you go. Now just keep chipping away at it. Rock. Pretty good traction. That's good. That's good. Dump it out here. It takes some practice.
I've never done hard pack stuff with it.
You're doing good. Yeah, I was going to say, come up slow and push that dirt on out of there as you come up. That way it won't fall back in. That works. That's good. This should be the good one right here. Oh yeah, look at it. Don't go any farther. There you go. reach over here and push that out just a little bit so that you don't have a puddle left there. There you go. That's good.
All right, guys, well, we're just about going to wrap it up. He's going to call it a night. He got one of the septic field lines kind of leveled out. So how'd it go?
It went. The ground's hard and there's a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
Mosquito.
I know. It's a little early for mosquitoes, but so what do you think of the Kubota?
Well, it's very handy.
Pretty handy little lawnmower, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got left to do?
I've got this big row and then my tank. I've got to uncover my tank. Well, not uncover it, but
Yeah.
they got a big pile on it.
You got big plans for your setup here, your landscaping or whatever?
I think in the spring we're gonna plant some flowers along there and stuff. I don't know. My grass just gonna get boring, fescue.
You're not going with zoysia?
I want to get zoysia, but it'd be expensive.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's looking good. You're doing a good job.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Well, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Listen, don't forget to get outside and enjoy God's creation. It's beautiful out here. Y'all have a good day.